Hey, you guys, I'm your host, CK the Six, and welcome to the Nothing But Everything podcast. Moment of silence. I just want to tell you that me sitting right here is your sign for you to get up and do it. You know that idea that you've been contemplating, debating about for the past couple of days, weeks, months, years, decades? What comes after decades? The point is, God gave you that idea because He is ready to fund it. He is ready to bring the right people to help you at the right time, at the right place, doing the right thing. Can I get an amen, somebody? So, I wanted to explain the idea behind the name of the podcast, NBE, which stands for Nothing But Everything. So, where did I get this idea from? So for me, I refuse to be just one thing. I don't know if anyone else can relate out there. So I refuse to be just one thing, right? That's where the name Nothing But Everything comes from, because currently I work in real estate. You've probably also seen me doing some cleaning somewhere. You've seen me doing shipping. I've posted stuff about makeup, hair, and a lot more acting, spoken word, and all of that. So and this is only just one person who is me. So I am nothing, but I'm everything at the same time. And I know a lot of people tell me, no, CK, it's important to have a niche. It's important to focus on one thing, because a person who focuses on multiple things is the master of none. But I refuse to believe that. Because I am CK the Six and I know I can do it. So this idea of Nothing But Everything is where it came from. So I remember I was sitting down with my best friend, and we were talking about like a lot of things, because this NBE, the name Nothing But Everything, started when I was still cleaning with my best friend, right? So we were sitting down and we are talking about names of things, and we used to sit down for long lengths of time, and we'll talk about nothing but everything. And I remember every time after every single conversation, we'll see ourselves still talking at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And we're like, what were we even talking about? And then we'll be like, oh, okay, so we've been talking about nothing but everything. Anyway, that's where this name came from. And we spoke about it being a podcast as well. And I would have loved for her to be here with me. But unfortunately, she went back to the UK, and I'm now doing this by myself. So yeah, that's where the name Nothing But Everything started from, and it kind of represents who I am in this life. I do a lot of things, and I believe I'm great at a lot of things. And I believe that there's somebody out there who can relate to exactly what I'm saying, that, you know, there's a lot of things you're passionate about. There's a lot of things that you want to achieve in this life. You want to be an actress, and you also want to be a mechanic. I know I've just used the most wildest example, but you know, there's somebody out there who is in the same situation as I am in, and you don't want to be a niche. You don't want to focus on just one thing, but you want to focus on multiple things. So this podcast is for you, and I hope you really enjoy listening to it, and I hope that you have a great time as we go ahead. So, on this Nothing But Everything podcast, I'm going to have guests on the podcast from different industries, different ages, different nationalities, different colors, with all different backgrounds on the platform. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you really enjoy it, because this is the point of having Nothing But Everything. I'm going to have people from the music industry coming. And then the next time, maybe somebody from the politics industry will come. And then next time, somebody from the swimming industry. Is there a swimming industry? I don't know, but you get the point. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. So, you know, I'm also going to be having solo episodes such as this one, where we just sit down and we talk about nothing, but we talk about everything at the same time. You see what I did there? No pun intended. So I am still going to be vlogging on my YouTube for those who are watching my YouTube. And if you're not watching my YouTube, go and watch my YouTube. This is not a threat. This is a warning. I'm kidding, but please go and watch my YouTube. So I'm still going to be vlogging, and I'm still going to be, doing my spoken word poetry. I'm not stopping with that. I'm still going to be doing real estate. I'm not stopping with that either. I'm not going to stop any of the things that you've seen me doing. I'm not stopping that. I'm still going to be doing that. And I'm just adding the podcast onto that because, like we said, nothing but everything. So I'm just working on a few things, and I'm just trying to figure out how I am going to balance everything. I know people probably say, oh, this is the part we mean when we say go and do a niche. I'm not doing a niche. I'm not focusing on one thing. I'm focusing on everything, but nothing at the same time. So I'm just working on a structure of how I will balance everything, but I'm not going to stop doing any of the things that you people have been seeing me do. So yes, I'm excited. So nothing is going to stop anymore, especially in 2025. I refuse to be sitting on ideas in 2025. We are going to execute every single idea. Every single idea we will execute this year. You know what I mean? But hold on now. Hold on now. It's not every single idea. I need to clarify on that because somebody will have an idea to go and borrow $500 million from the bank and run away. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is every single idea that is coming from God, for those who believe in Him, or from the universe. Every single good, productive idea we're going to be executing this year. So, if you are one of those people and you know I'm talking to you, the world deserves to see you. The world deserves to hear your voice. The world needs you, and you're probably sitting on an idea that will save all our lives one day. Who knows? So if you are sitting on an idea, you're probably sitting on an idea that will stop someone from wanting to give up. So get up and do it. You know, just get up and do it. Get up and execute is what we're doing in 2025. Remember something, somebody's destiny is tied to you getting your butt off that couch and getting up and do it. So get up and execute. This is going to be the title of this episode as well, is to get up and execute, because this sort of is coming back from me myself sitting on here on this platform doing a podcast. It's something I've been sitting on for a long time, and a long time may be, you know, a couple of weeks or a couple of months or a couple of years. Who knows? I'm not going to clarify how long I've been sitting on it because you guys will come for me. But I'm saying that I've been sitting on this idea for a long time because I was so scared to come on this platform and start a podcast. I was scared that people say, CK, another thing now, or CK, you do too much, or I was scared of the response I'll get. I was scared of the fact that people may not even watch my podcast, you know? So me sitting right here right now is me doing exactly what I'm telling you guys as well, to get up and do it. I just decided, I was like, you know what, it doesn't really matter. I've been sitting on this idea for a long time. Let me just go do it. Whatever is going to be the outcome is none of my business. I'll just do and do and do and do. So that's what we're doing this year. We're executing. So get up and execute. Now, if I didn't decide that, you know, what I'm getting up and I'm doing this today, no questions asked, I would still be so scared because I was scared of, like, you know, a lot of things for no reason at all. I need you to remember something, because I'm telling this myself as well. Fear is temporary, but regret is forever. You know, that feeling of not doing the things that you said you were going to do is hard. Every single time I tell myself that I'm going to go to the gym this whole entire week, and then I don't go, that feeling I get, that regret that I get, is very painful. It's way more painful than actually going to the gym. You know what I mean? It's regret is way more painful than actually doing that thing that you said you were going to do. So you need to pick and choose. What would you rather have? Would you rather be feeling regret for a very, 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 very long time? Or would you just rather get up and execute? So get up and execute. Every time I tell myself that I'm good at something, I do it so excellently, even though there will be voices in my head that are telling me I'm going to fail. Like there are times when I was going for my driving lessons, for example, and then I'll be driving on the road. The instructor will be telling me, you're on the yellow line. And in my head, I'm telling myself, you know, there's sometimes in my head, there'll be voices in my head that are telling me, you're failing, you're going to cause an accident, for example, right? But then when I keep repeating and I keep speaking out, I'm saying, I'm good at this. I'm an excellent driver. I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. Even though those voices were in my head as I was driving, I would be driving perfectly. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. So sometimes you getting up to do it silences the voices in your head. Or sometimes it may not even silence the voices in the head, but it makes the voices in the head that are telling you that you're going to fail very irrelevant. You know what I mean? So just get up and do it. You getting up and doing it, despite those voices that are telling you that you're going to fail, is what guarantees excellence. I know you have probably heard this a million times before, but please start that thing. Get up and execute. That idea of starting a business, or that idea of going to the gym, that idea of gaining weight, Even that idea of, I don't know, plating, doing hair, something, just do it. So this podcast is actually a living proof of getting up and executing, because these are conversations I was having with myself before I got here. So we'll really talk about like more about this in the next coming episodes. But yeah, you guys, this is going to be the #1 podcast in the world. Yes, I said it, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again and again and again and again. Yeah, so this is a living proof of me getting up and executing, and I'm so excited about the things that we're going to achieve together on this podcast. So for those who don't know me, I am CK the Sixth, and this is my podcast, and this is Nothing But Everything podcast. You're going to be seeing it a lot more. It's going to be featured in, you know, the biggest places in the world. I don't even know where the biggest places are, but it's going to be featured there. And we're going to do big things on this podcast. And yeah, so this is Nothing But Everything podcast. And so get up and execute. Go and do it. Go and do it. Go and do it. Yeah, thank you. Bye.